Okay, everybody, today we're going to use Bing Maps to take a young child to the Portland Zoo, and we'll probably add a couple of exciting applications to make your trip even easier. So the first thing we're going to do is search for the Portland Zoo. Oh, it's called the Oregon Zoo, and it's in Portland, and I'm going to click over here and whammo, and that indeed is the Oregon Zoo. Now we're going to click on directions on the bottom of the screen over here, and we'll click on the little car, and they're going to ask me directions from, and I'm going to put my house, and then I'm going to say to the Oregon Zoo in Portland. So I'll click on. So I'll put in point A where I'm coming from, point B where I'm going to. So I'm going from my home to the zoo, and now I'll click on getting directions. And according to this map, it says it's 17.6 miles. It's going to take 25 minutes. And I can also click the best route for traffic over here. And then this gives me an idea if there are traffic accidents, and there's some traffic accidents over here and over here, and a little congestion over here. So let's click on that. And the severity is major. It's on 217 northbound at US 26. It started 9:42, is expected to end 10:30, so that is major. But I don't have to worry about that because that's not on my route. Now, it's always good to be prepared for emergencies, so let's see where there are gas stations. And I can see the gas stations on my route right over here. I can see on my route over here, and if I click on them, I can actually see the website for it. So that's nice to have. So let's go back and let's remove the gas stations. Another great facility of Bing Maps is what's nearby. So as you can see over here, if I move this around by the zoo, I now get different things. Okay, so I showed you traffic before. What if all of a sudden you're looking at this and there's a 4-hour traffic jam on the route you want to take to the zoo? Are there alternatives? There sure are, and that's in the form of a public transportation site. Well, for this piece of the trip, I'm going to hop over to Google. It doesn't seem that Bing Maps has a real good transit alternative, so I went to Google Maps, which does have transit directions to the Oregon Zoo, and I put in my starting point, which is my zip code over here, my ending point, which is the zoo, and I said get directions, and I'll move over here to the map. So it starts at point A, I'm taking the bus, and then at point B I transfer to the light rail, and I arrive at the zoo. And they also tell you, which is nice, that the individual fare is $2.30 versus $10.10 for driving. So I came across a fantastic site called Sit or Squat, and you find a toilet, and all you have to do is type in an address, and you will then get different toilets, whether they're in public places or gas stations like this one, all around the area. Really good to have if you're traveling with a small child. And there is a great phone app for your iPhone or Android phone, and it's called Have2P. It's a restroom locator, and you put in the address and it tells you where the restrooms are and even gives you reviews on some of them. So if you use a combination of Bing Maps and Google Maps and your iPhone and some interesting applications, you'll find traveling with your child or grandchild very enjoyable. This is Len Charnoff.